Hey guys, what's going on? Okay, this morning I'm using my electric skillet to cook some bacon. I'm gonna just put some stretchable gloves, Need some of them gloves. See, that's the one thing I focus on is making my videos quality HD, and then gotta be good content. Gotta see what I'm doing. We're just gonna take all the bacon and cook the bacon first, and then we'll cook the eggs after. I'll show you guys how to drink bacon. Now that the bacon is on there, turn it up to about 3. I'll use a fork, utensils. You can either cut the bacon or use a fork and flip it with a fork. I always use a fork to pick up bacon and put a plate there. See how clean I am, guys? You know, I put plates where I want, and I minimize my messes with bacon or any grease or anything like that that I clean up. Take two forks to separate the bacon. And you flip it upside down, and then the bacon will just fall right off. It's already thawed out pretty good. It's going to take long to thaw this thick cut bacon out. Okay, so we got the pot. Just if it's dirty, a little bit dirty, you know, you can still use it to drain out the bacon grease. Just cooking a lot of bacon at one time, and that's what me and Big Mike used to do. Cook a lot of bacon at one time and layer it up. It's like that's a lot of grease. I try not to do it too much because it can make your skin really itchy. And with the bacon like this, you take the bacon, you take the bacon, you take the bacon, you take the bacon. Put it into a bowl or a plate or something. You know, like this. electric skillets made to have. Of course, they don't really heat up as well. Much. It's got to learn to work with it. We have some eggs. We got the farm fresh eggs. We still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We still got 7 eggs left. So that's the prep video for the bacon. And I mean, we don't really have any biscuits right now, so we'll just make the eggs and then we have sausage. We don't have sausage either. That's the fish. I gotta see if there's any ground meat. If I put that ground meat in my mini fridge, I probably did. Yeah, okay. Ground meat's in my mini fridge. I got my Jello in here, milk. This fish, I need to throw this fish away. Just to check if I have ground meat. Make sure where my ground meat's at. Well, if any ground meat like that, you can make burger, you can make spaghetti. You can make a lot of different stuff. That bacon smells fantastico. That's that Applewood bacon. Alright, now we're going to drain the grease. That's the KFC way. But KFC will put their bacon in the microwave and heat it up. But the bacon don't really seem too greasy. Now make sure you turn that burner down. Throw a bit of water in there. Make sure that the cup or bowl is hot enough to put the grease in a bowl that can actually manage the heat. And just dump that in there. Just like I follow a lot of cooks. I've done restaurants, worked on places like that, and I learned from restaurants. It's like it's amazing. Put water in there. Gotta clean it up and drain it back into the bowl. Get that water swished around there. Because if I've been in the back and I've seen how people cook, then what they'll do is if they got one of those big German big grills, they'll take the grease and they'll push it to the side, and then they'll put the grease inside of the bowl or a catcher or something like that. Now that we got the bacon grease, bacon will be less greasy, because it is greasy. Bacon's already greasy by itself, but I just try to avoid too much grease when I'm cooking bacon. I'm great at breakfast. And it's one thing you guys understand. Never ate my breakfast, but like I remember that one time I had that bacon and pancake when you were younger. And it's like now, you might be able to actually taste my breakfast. Eat it. You're like, shit, that's just fire, bro. Hell yeah, I've been making breakfast for years. Breakfast is the best thing I can do. I can cook everything, but breakfast is my main thing that I'm good at cooking. Because always learn how to cook breakfast. But now I'm getting better at cooking everything else. And when I was younger, of course, I didn't know how to really cook much else. Whenever I was like a teenager. Yeah, we had like 4-foot wings, but they're done. They're nasty. Don't ever throw your containers away either. Don't ever throw them away. Make sure you clean them off, get nice and clean, because these are really handy to have. Especially if you got a cooler with you, and store your food, leftover food into a container. That, and you could be getting sick because you haven't had nothing to eat. That's why I when I was roofing, I would take lunch break with my ex-boss. We'd go to McDonald's. There's a bunch of ex-bosses I had in the country club whenever I was a roofer. But that one, when I was young, better was better, and I was able to be manageable. Now it's like, fuck, I don't know how these people do it. Out in the roof, you're dealing with that roof that's hot as shit. That and when I was cooking the family, that cook with Jason and Josh, the first time he was looking. That's not hard work doing that, and it's also hard work cooking. That's why I keep the breath work up whenever I'm moving around. Like, I work in factories. I was working in a factory, and I was up there until about 11 o'clock. It's excessive to learn it, but once you start learning, like, that's the breathing that I do when I'm moving around. That slow, consistent breathing that I'll do. Because there's the meditation breathing, and then me, I'll just do that slow breathing throughout the whole entire day. That's the stamina. I was telling my peeps that how I no, it's not just being active. It's great for your body, getting oxygen in your body to make your muscles move. And the more oxygen you have in your body, the more you have energy. That's why I do breath work now when I'm working out, because I never did breath work when I was working out, and that's why I was so tired. And just like when I do this, when I'm jogging, it's great. That's why you get people, old people, have oxygen tanks. But then people get energy. Lungs start to collapse. Bacon may not come out as great as it is, but I'll teach you guys that. I'll teach you and Courtney how to do the breathing work that I do. You gotta be disciplined. You gotta be a soldier. Cold showers make you tough, make you really disciplined. It takes time, but there's sessions that I'll do with you guys, sit down and then I'll do meditation and breathing work. We'll have spiritual sessions, which I have always had spiritual sessions by myself. So it helps a lot, man. I mean, it's just, I want to help people. I want to be there for people. I want to train people. That will help you guys pay your bills, you know what I mean? It's going to, the three main things I'm worried about right now is way to get around, 2, get a job, and then because at least I'm, thinking about it before I move in. I'm like, shit, I can make a little extra money now, a little bit more extra money now than I did when I was younger. But shit helps out a lot. See a way I keep my hat bill folded like that so I can see a little better. I mean, I've seen people up there in Fulton do it, and I'm like, that helps out a lot. Especially wearing a hat a lot. Fold that shit up. Be some country folk. Yeah, some country. There's some way designs and way people do things. But my situation, I don't make that much, so I can do it, and that I can get a job. And I mean, I only make like maybe $900 a month, and it can be expensive for some people being on SSI income because, I mean, if I was making $2,000 a month, I would live off that. Shit. He probably got an SSI income really early in his life, or disability. You said he got $2,000 a month? Yeah, that's because he's been on that for years. Me, I've been on it for 15 years. I got on disability when I was 18 years old. Some kids get it when they're 10 years old, or like, imagine getting SSI income when you're 10 years old, and you're like working your way up, and every year, the amount goes up every year. YouTube! I'm on YouTube right now. As soon as I get to cooking, we gotta do a video. So I'm like 357 subscribers. 257. Yeah. And all I gotta do is get to 60, 70, 80, 90, and then look at 300. And yeah. No, the bacon's not quite cooked all the way. You gotta make sure to. The bacon's cooked. But bacon doesn't look cooked. Cooking layers on layers. And I drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of water too. If you can, Christian, what I do half the time is bring a little bit of calories with you, like a Ziploc bag, put some chips in there or some cookies. It'll help you out a lot when you're working. As me, I have a high metabolism, and I'm like, I need something to eat. My body will either break down and get sick because you aren't getting enough calories in your body and vitamins in your body. So you're going to get sick in the heat. Gatorade and Powerade is great, but you got to have some calories in your body to keep you energy. And that's why you get so tired. Get so tired in the mornings. Like, shit, man. I mean, I get this electric bike and I come over around 4 o'clock in the morning and be like, before you go to work, get you some food. Or cook you some food up or something, you know? Because you can't always be like, hey, I need to cook some food. You gotta get out. You gotta get out. You got a job to get to, you know? That's like me getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning every day for roofing. And I couldn't really eat anything. I couldn't cook anything. I didn't have time to cook. Well, home cooked meals and ready to go meals. Ready to go meals is the way that I've always done it. That's what I was doing at the factory I was working at up in Fulton. Baker's Potato Chip Factory. It was a good job, but it was just tough on hours, man. They only had 2 shifts. And the toughest shift was getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning. You had to get up 2 o'clock in the morning and be up there at like 10, and then your night shift pretty much there until it closes. So you gotta have ready to go meals like that. My biceps, yeah, it's getting there. You can tell that definition right there. Yeah. Two forks. Well, that's the end of the prep video and a little bit of commentary talk, and always love talking to my peeps on my Facebook or YouTube. Let you guys know what's up, you know. Teach people and talk to people. Alright, kiss you guys.